Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I thought I would do a little update video on what's been going on the last week or so. It's been a super busy week. I have way too many projects in the works, like way too many projects. That's just typically me though. I take on way too much stuff. My little creative brain gets going and I don't know when to stop. Okay, so update from last week. We went to Comic-Con last weekend. It was amazing. We had so much fun. The art was amazing. The costumes were amazing. We had some good food. We laughed and we laughed. We decided we wanted to go back next year because we had so much fun. I think even Lucas had fun. The costumes, I couldn't get over the costumes. They were like professional costumes all the way. I don't know how they made them, where they just blew my mind, absolutely blew my mind. Saw William Shatner. He was really, really funny. Does not look 90 years old at all, but he told his little space story. And then Albert's parents met us in Indianapolis. They kind of come up here for a week, so they came back with us for a week. They got to go to Lucas's last football game, which was really exciting. They won the game like with 20 seconds left to go. They didn't even score for the first time until there was 4 minutes left on the clock, so it was super exciting. They were all going crazy. At one point I had to make sure Albert's mother didn't jump up out of her wheelchair walker thing, and she was super excited. It was so cute. So they just left yesterday. So it's been a crazy busy week. Haven't had time to film any videos, haven't done any keto cooking. It's really hard to do keto cooking when you've got a bunch of people. So I'm not going to try to force my keto on anybody else. Albert does really well with it. Albert likes it. But like when I cook for Lucas or his parents, I'm not going to cook keto. So what I did instead was I tried to use some of my intermittent fasting tricks to keep me from, gaining weight, or to keep me on the same losing path, or to try to get me back into losing weight. So, there was ups and downs. This is keto my way, so I'm going to tell it to you straight. I wasn't always good. I let myself have fun when we were down at Comic-Con. We had pizza. It was really good. But I still managed to lose 3 pounds. So in the last week, I have managed to lose 3 pounds. So what I did is when we came back, I tried to do some intermittent fasting. So when I intermittent fast, I typically like to do 16-8. So that is like I won't eat breakfast. So I'll stop eating dinner and then I won't eat again until lunchtime. So that means I've not had any food for 16 hours and then I have an 8-hour eating window. So and so then in that 8-hour eating window, I try not to go crazy. If you're doing keto, you can have some more calories, but since I wasn't doing keto this week, I just tried to keep the portions in control and just, not go. Last night I had pasta. We had to eat before we went bowling. So I just didn't have that much. And I fasted until lunch. And at lunch I had a salad, so that was keto. So I watched my carbs through the day. And then I had a little bit of pasta in the evening, went to the bowling alley, had chocolate at the bowling alley. So, but I still, when I got on the scale this morning, I'm still down 3 pounds. So I'm happy. Now that his parents are gone, life's going to get back to normal. We're going to try to get back into the keto routine, a little stricter. So, when you do keto, or when you do any diet, sometimes you're just going to have to make adjustments. There's going to be, you're going to want to go out to eat sometimes. There's days that to maintain anything long term, you have to be flexible. So in the times that you're not on your diet or following your eating plan, just don't go crazy. Have a little bit, don't go crazy. And I think that really helps you in the long run because you can feel really restricted on any diet, especially keto, because you're restricting a lot of what you're eating. You're not eating fruit, you're not eating sugar, you're not eating carbs, you're not drinking a lot of different things. So at times you can feel restricted. So when you sometimes you need those breaks. Sometimes you need to take a day off. Sometimes you need to, if you're really craving something, just let yourself have it. Just don't have a ton, have a little bit, and then get back on it. So don't like have a whole cheat day, do a cheat meal. And really that kind of helps with keto or low carb in general, because the farther into this you get, your body adjusts. to the way that you're eating. So you really need to throw it a curveball sometimes. So a cheat meal is a good way to do that. Typically, if I'm really strict keto, I'll do a cheat meal like every 2 weeks, sometimes every week. On Friday I'll do pizza. I do really good low carb pizza, but sometimes I just want regular pizza, so that's what I'll do. So we're back on track this week. I'm going to try to get a bunch more videos. My mother has requested a pizza video, which has been in the works anyway. So I got some new equipment. I got some software to edit. I'm trying to learn how to do it. I'm not very good at it yet, but I will figure it out. I'm pretty resourceful. So yeah, so we're going to do a reset. We're going to start this week again. I lost the 3 pounds and I'm really happy with that. So we're just going to try to continue to build on that. Also, I have a couple projects that I'm working on at the same time. I've decided that I have been taking a lot of courses on Udemy for myself for work. I've done a lot of Excel courses, and like I've done some Photoshop courses, all kinds of courses. So I'm actually working on producing my own course, just as a way to make extra money. I'd like to buy a house next year, so just working on extra income sources. So I'm going to make a candle how-to video. So this week I've been running around getting stuff at the store, supplies that I need to get that in the works. Today I've been trying to figure out where in my apartment to film. Unfortunately, it's really loud in here. I love my apartment, but it's loud. I live right off of a busy street. My kitchen, which would be the ideal place to film, has 2 big windows, so that doesn't work. So this morning I ran around my house trying to figure out, okay, which room has the best sound? Because all I could hear is like cars, and you can probably hear them now, cars. So I settled on the bathroom. So the bathroom is really going to be the most soundproof room in my apartment. So this morning I drug my big dresser out of there where I keep all my towels. And so I'm going to take I have this really nice like countertop that I use in the kitchen. It's portable, like an island, like a little light island. So it fits in the bathroom. So I've been working on trying to see how I can film, how I can get more comfortable on camera, which that's probably not going to happen for a long time, but we're going to try. So yeah, so I'm really excited about that. I love candle making. When I did my candle making, I researched it I spent 6 months to a year researching, trying, learning. There is so much more to it than what you would ever know. It's really a science. It really is. It's not just melting the wax and putting a wick in. There's all kinds of things that you need to know. So I'm really excited about that. I've already started doing some of the writing for it, which I have a really lot of knowledge in my head. That's a horrible way to say that. I have, let's say this, in my nerdiness, I have developed really good research skills. I mean, also through work. I'm a buyer, purchaser, so I source stuff all day long. So Google is my friend, like I always say. I'm really good at research. So when I decided to do my candles, I put a lot of work into it. A good 6 months of research. And before I did and it was probably a year of making candles before I did my first craft show. So I think I have some interesting information. I know to share. When I first started doing it, it was really hard to find. The information is out there, but it's really scattered around. So, I was back and forth, what wax should you use? What are the different options? What are the differences? Does the temperature really matter? I would see all these things about pour temperature and, when to add your fragrance oil. So I've kind of compiled all that information together, and I'm going to put it into a course and put it up there and just see what happens. So, what's the worst that can happen? Nobody buys it. It's still good information. And it kind of gets me spurred up to do my candle making again. I've got a big order for a girl at work, so this is perfect time for me to do it. As I make her order, as I work on stuff, I'm just gonna film myself, try to edit, and see if I can put something together. If it doesn't turn out, at least I tried. So I'm excited about that. So I'm working on that. yesterday was Albert and I's 6-month anniversary, so that's really exciting. It's been 6 months, so I think we're going out to dinner tonight. I don't know. I think he said something about that, so that'll be fun. So yeah, so that's kind of what's been going on in my life for the last week. I really feel like this weekend I just need to rest. It's been really hectic and crazy, but it's been good. It was really nice seeing his parents. They're so sweet, just like him. I mean, that's not really any big surprise if you know Albert. He's amazing. His mother and father are very, very sweet people. It was really nice to see them. So I hope everybody has a good week. I'm going to go take this, upload it to my computer, and try to figure out this whole editing thing and see what I can come up with. So I will try to make another video or a few videos this weekend as I have time. Maybe I'll throw another cooking video in there. I am determined to make a pumpkin frappuccino keto. I've been looking at some stuff online. I think I've got it figured out, so that maybe I'll try to do that this weekend for sure. We had one when we were on vacation down in Indy, and it was amazing. It was so good. So I decided I want to do that. So maybe I'll try to do a pizza this weekend too for Mom, since she's been asking. So I hope everybody has a good week. I'm sure you'll see me in a couple days, and until then, talk to you later. Stop.